Hello Taurus, thank you for joining me. Today it's Sandra from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well at this time, these uncertain times. Um, but Taurus, I'm putting these full moon readings out now. It's the next full moon is this Saturday, the 31st of October 2020. But the energies are well and truly building up now. So I'm doing this reading on the 29th of October. So, you know, whenever you watch this reading from now, it's going to be meaningful for you to a greater or lesser degree. Obviously, it all depends on where the planets were positioned at the time of your birth. So that's what I mean by a greater to lesser degree. But the energies will certainly be around you, and so this reading should have some meaning for all of you at this time, Taurus. So I've done a pre-shuffle of the cards, and I've already meditated with the cards to get your energies into them, Taurus. So I'll just put those to one side and do a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So at the centre we have your moon energy at the centre here, and what to learn from the past, can you release from the past. Then we have what you know and what you don't know, which is very much about the full moon energy. You know, what's lit up, what's in the day, what's in the light of the moon, and what's in the shadows at this time. And then a piece of advice, some advice from the universe, from the universal energies concerning this reading. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Coins, and this is a feeling of being left out in the cold, of separateness, of feeling a bit isolated. You have enough, there's lots of pentacles there in the window, so it's not that you don't have it means enough to your elbow, if you like, in general, but this is just a feeling of separateness, of isolation, of your glass being half empty, if you like. So I'll just put that down and we'll see where that's going. So just a final shuffle now of the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, just lay them down on the top in the same order. And then at the bottom of this deck we have the Emperor, Major Arcana. The Emperor is an Aries energy, so it may be referring to somebody Aryan that you may know, but doesn't have to. So the Emperor energy, this is about power, control and authority, being established. You can see the man very relaxed, very comfortable in his own skin, very much in control of himself and everything around him. So that's the Emperor energy. So this is either referring to yourself or somebody that you know, or it's the energy of the Emperor. So let's see. So at the heart of your reading, your full moon reading, Taurus, we have the moon. Brilliant. So the moon's come right out at the centre, and the Seven of Pentacles. So as I was explaining about the moon energy is about what we know and what we don't know. The moon can hold secrets. The energy of the moon is about secrets sometimes. When the moon is shining, that there's things that are clear, but there's things in the shadows. All right, so it can refer to psychic energy as well, the moon. It's very much a Piscean. There's a symbol of Pisces there, so it's very much a Piscean energy, which is very spiritual, intuitive energy. So let's see where this is going. The clarifier is a Seven of Pentacles, and this is when it's not quite time. Something's taking its time. You see the man, he's nurturing this little bonsai tree, it looks like. He's been looking after the roots really well. You see all the pentacles there, the roots are expanding and growing really well. However, above the soil, the tree is very tiny. It looks fine, it's healthy, but it's going to take quite a long time to grow, isn't it? But it's being looked after. So the Seven of Pentacles in its purest sense is about something not quite ready. It's not quite the right time, or something is going to take a little bit more time to grow, or to be able to be harvested, or acknowledged. All right, so this is a clarifier for the moon. So whatever's hidden, whatever's not clear at this time, it's not quite the right time to be revealed. It's going to take a little bit longer of nurturing and looking after, for it to grow a bit more, or to be revealed, whatever's in the shadows. What can you learn from the past, Taurus? Well, we have the Sun, major arcana again, and we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun is it's the most optimistic card in the tarot. The sun gives life, doesn't it, and light, brings joy, makes people happy, gives people warmth. So it's a very optimistic, joyful card, forward-looking card. Now, and yes, and we can see the sun is right at the centre here of the other planets, so it, it's something about being at the centre of the universe. The Page of Pentacles is a clarifier, and that the pages are messengers, young, so they bring something new, a new message, and it's something to do with about a pentacle. So a message about a new offer, perhaps something to do with money. It could be a gift of money, or just a message about something to do with money, career, work, perhaps. All right, connected to clarify for the sun energy. So the sun could be shedding light on. The sun is probably shed, because this is something to learn from the past. So in the past, there was light shed on a new opportunity to do with money or career or work in some way. But I think what you've learned from the past is that it wasn't as it appeared, or it didn't materialize. It didn't materialize, and that's what you've learned from the past. That when messages come forward, they don't always materialize into action. So I think it's that meaning for some of you. For others, I think learning from the past is that there was what seemed to be a really golden opportunity, a fantastic, fabulous message that would be sparking a brand new beginning, if you like, in some area. But you've learned lessons about that from the past. And as I say, it probably didn't materialize, or the nature of the message wasn't clear or wasn't right. So take it how it resonates with you, Taurus. Let's see where we're going. So that's something to learn from the past, about something about messages and optimism. Now, this is something to release from the past. We have the King of Swords and Justice. And the King of Swords is a person, generally masculine energy, that doesn't have to be, but it's somebody that uses logic over the heart, if you like, over emotion. So a deep thinker, uses logic, relies on the logic of thinking things through. The Justice is about the scales needing to be balanced in some areas. So sometimes this justice refers to there's been perhaps an injustice in the past. And so there was a need for that to be put right, for the scales to be more balanced in connection with a King of Swords energy. All right, but this is something to release. You've got to release this. So whatever this energy is referring to, it needs to be released now, Taurus. You need to let it go. Now, what are you aware of? What's in the light of the moon? What are you aware of? We've got the King of Wands and the Strength card. The King of Wands is about... so we have another king here. We've had the King of Swords, who is somebody who's very much in the mind. The King of Wands is a passion. This is more about passion. Passion and energy. Creativity. And then in the negative sense of the King of Wands is a bit of a player. This can represent somebody who's a bit of a player, who perhaps very sexual energy around the King of Wands. And you know, he is in and out, really, if you like. He is a part of your life, then he's gone, that sort of thing. So that's in the negative sense. In a more positive sense, the King of Wands can be very entrepreneurial, very passionate about what they do, very creative minded, very active in their creativity. All right, but even then, they don't stay around. If things get a bit rocky, they won't stay around. Like the King of Pentacles, for example, the King of Coins, is a stayer. So even when things get a bit rough, he's not going to give up. Is more stubborn, is more rooted, grounded. Whereas the King of Wands is a little bit more, with his creativity, he hands his ideas over to others and then he'll leave it for them to get on with it. And if things get a bit rocky or don't work out, then he'll move on. So he's that sort of an energy. All right, so he brings that sort of an energy forward. Now, this is something or somebody that you know, Taurus. It could be a part of yourself, because we've all got the elements within us, haven't we? So it could be that this is representing your energy at the moment, Taurus. Although you're an earth energy, Pentacles energy, we can all have at different times the different elements that come to the fore within us. So it could be that the Wands energy at the moment has come to the fore with you, Taurus. Or this is somebody that you know, this is an energy around you, or the energy, just the energy of this King of Wands. And then we have the Strength card, and so this is about strength, inner strength, but the different areas of strength for you, Taurus. So we have the half of the lady that's very caring and nurturing, looking after the lamb, very kind. She has the heart pendant around her neck. But, you know, don't let anybody mistake this kindness for weakness, because here we have the lion energy. This is the inner strength that will come out and roar if it needs to. So it's very much about having a very strong persona within you, a very strong inner strength, very kind and nurturing, but you can roar when you need to. Now, there's something about this strength, this inner strength, to do with the King of Wands energy. All right. So is this energy very strong within you at this time? Is this what this is saying? And it will be the case for some of you. All right. Or it could be that the strength of feeling to do with the King of Wands energy, you know, that it's a very strong feeling, very strong inner feeling to do with a King of Wands energy. All right. So it will have a different meaning for all of you, Taurus. And then something you're not aware of at this time that's in the shadows. We have the Lovers, which are about an intimate relationship, and the Wheel of Destiny. The Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, is turning in your favour now. It's starting to turn. You can see it's turned a few times before. But now it's quite big and it's turning again, and here you are on the top of this Wheel of Fortune, very happy, very joyful, and it's going forward. It's turning in your favour. It's going forward. This is, whatever this is, it's part of your destiny. You're not aware of it at the moment, and it's to do with an intimate relationship. And that's perhaps why the King of Wands, the passionate King of Wands, has come forward. Something to do with passion. So what advice have we got for you from the universe? Well, we have the Queen of Coins and the Eight of Cups. And the Queen of Coins is a very practical queen. I feel this is you, Taurus, because you are of the Pentacles. The Coins and Pentacles are the same energy. And you can see how the colours have changed. If you look at the King of Wands colours, the vibrancy of those colours. And then here we have the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins, very grounded, very earth, very practical minded. Loves nature. You see all the green here. Loves nature. She is very good at earning money. Very independent so far as earning money, bringing money in, managing money. So I feel this is representing your... If it's not representing you, Taurus, it's somebody you know, somebody close to you. And then we've got the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is when you're having to walk away from something. Walking away from some form of... Perhaps that's... there's the fire burning in that cup there. So is it you walking away from some form of a passion? Or is it that you've set fire to something that's no longer serving you and you're having to walk away to find something new? The cup is in water, so, you know, which is about emotions. So walking away from some form of a passion or something that's no longer serving you. And I feel this is you, Taurus. Now, this is something else the universe wants to say. Okay, we've got Wands again. Now, this is the Ace of Wands. And this is about passion. This is about... you see the volcano in the background that's erupting. So something's been building up inside of you that is now erupting. And it's a new opportunity, a new very passionate opportunity. You know, this Ace of Wands, it does often remind me of a sexual energy, if you like. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you it will be. And you can see the wand is on fire, and something you know, passion building up and exploding there. There's lots of fire, lots and lots of energy in here, and heat. I mean, and we've got the lizard there. The lizard live you know, this sort of a lizard, like it looks like a chameleon lizard, or I don't know my lizards, but the lizard type of lizard that lives in the desert, if you like. So a lot of heat here. So this is something else the universe wants to say to you about, and the aces are about new opportunities, new beginnings. So I think the universe wants you to make you aware of this. But they clarify the Two of Swords. It's going to give you some mental anxiety. There's a decision that's going to have to be made, but you don't want to face it. You've got the blindfold on, and you don't want to have to make this decision. You feel caught up in your mind about it, but you don't want to face it. And it's interesting, the young woman is looking across here at the Ace of Wands, this new passionate opportunity. All right, and do remember, Taurus, this reading will not resonate with all of you. But it certainly will for some of you. I'm just going to get one more card here to round this reading up. Okay, before I do that, I'm just coming across to the two cards that were underneath the packs, and we had the Five of Coins, didn't we, where we're feeling out in the cold, really, feeling apart, feeling separated. And the Emperor energy, it could be that feeling separated from somebody who's got this Emperor energy, authoritative and controlling energy. All right, okay, so one more message, please, One more message, please, for Taurus. One more message, please, for Taurus, to do with this full moon reading. One more message, please, for Taurus, to do with this full moon reading. Discovering truth. So there's something, okay, there's something about discovering the truth, and standing in the light of truth. So this is about having a clear, cold look at what it is you need to understand, perhaps about yourself or a situation. You see these two figures here, they're looking to go that way. There's sheep there, so this is definitely not about following the crowd, not being a sheep and carrying on, trying to adapt to that which doesn't serve you. So you see these figures are looking to go that way, and this person is directing this person to go that way. But here you are, you've turned away and you've got your bag there and you're going in your direction. You know the direction you need to go to be truthful to yourself. But there's something about discovering truth here, and then standing in the light of your truth. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you understand what this reading is saying. I hope it's had meaning for you, this full moon reading. It has revealed quite a lot. If you haven't already had a look at my weekly reading for this week, so if going into Wolf Moon Tarot, there's a reading for Taurus, for yourselves Taurus, dated the 26th of October to the 1st of November. I think you're going to see quite a few synchronicities and similarities between that reading and this reading, Taurus. So, all right, I'm sure it will going to hold some meaning for you on some level. Thank you for joining me, Taurus. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.